Hello student, let us continue exercise 4C. Now we discuss example 6. Cube root of 216 upon 2197. Can you write cube root of 216 upon cube root of 2197? First we find the prime factor of 216. 2 1 ja 2, 2 0 0, 2 8 ja 16. 2 5 जा 10, 2 4 जा 8, 2 2 जा 4, 2 7 जा 14, 3 9 जा 27, 3 3 जा 9, 3 1 जा 3. Now prime factor of 2197 can be find. 13 1 जा 13, 21 minus 13 8, 8 9 89, 13 6 जा 78, 13 9 जा 117, 13 1 जा 13, 13 3 जा 9 39, 13 1 जा 13. So to form a pair, clearly to form a triplet, and 3 also form a triplet. So we write one factor from the triplet, that is 2 into 3 upon 13 also form a triplet. So we write 13, that is 6 upon 13. This is your required answer. Now we discuss second part, minus 125 upon 512. First we find the prime factor of 512. 2 2 ja 4, 2 5 ja 10, 2 6 ja 12, 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, 2 8 ja 16, 2 6 ja 12, 2 4 ja 8, 2 3 ja 6, 2 2 ja 4, 2 1 ja 2, 2 6 ja 12, 2 8 ja 16, 2 4 ja 8, 2 2 ja 4, 2 1 ja 2. Clearly to form a triplet, and this is also a triplet, Now cube root of minus 125 upon 512, can we write cube root of minus 125 upon cube root of 512. Now we can write cube root of minus 125, that is minus cube root of 125 upon cube root of 512. Minus cube root of 125, can we write 5 into 5 into 5. 5 5 is 25, 5 is 125. And cube root of 512 can we write as a prime factor. Clearly to form a triplet, so we write one factor from the triplet, that is 5, that is minus 5 upon 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2 ja 4 2 ja 8, minus 5 upon 8. This is your required answer. Similarly, you can solve exercise 4C. Now we discuss question number 11 of exercise 4C. Question number 11. Cube root of minus 1331 minus cube root of, now find the prime factor of 1331, that is 11 multiply 11 multiply 11. 11 form a triplet, so we write minus 11. This is the required answer. Now we discuss question number 14. Cube root of minus 27 upon 125. So we write minus cube root of 27 upon cube root of 125 minus cube root of prime factor of 3, can we write 3 into 3 into 3. Also prime factor of 125, can we write 5 into 5 into 5. Now we get minus 3 upon 5. This is your required value. Now we discuss some question of exercise 4D. Question number 10. 0.8 whole cube. 0.8 can we write 0.8 multiply 0.8 multiply 0.8. 0.8 cube can we write 0.8 multiply 0.8 multiply 0.8, that is 512. 1, 2, 3. 3 decimal place, so we write 3 decimal place 0.512. This is your required value. Option C is correct. Your option C 0.5128. Hence option C is correct. Now we discuss question number 9. 1 3 upon 10 whole cube. Can we write 10 1 is 10 plus 3 13 upon 10. 13 upon 10 can we write 13 upon 10 multiply 13 upon 10 multiply 13 upon 10 and their multiplication 2197 upon 10 into 10 into 1000. So we write 197 upon 1000. This is your required answer. Hence option C is correct. Hence option C is correct. Now we discuss question number 7 and 8. By what least number should 648 be multiplied to get a perfect cube? First we find the prime factor of 648. Now we write prime factor of 648. 2 form a pair, 2 form a triplet, 3 form a triplet, but 1 factor 3 does not form a triplet. Clearly, to make it a perfect cube, then it must be multiplied by 9 because we need 2 3. So we write 3 into 3, that is 9. Clearly, to make it a perfect cube, then it must be multiplied by 9. Hence least number is 9. Hence least number is 9. Hence option C is correct. Hence option C is correct. This is your required answer. Now we discuss next part. Prime factor of 1536. Now resolving the prime factor of 1536. 2 form a triplet, 2 form a triplet, 2 form a triplet, but 3 does not form a triplet. So this question depends on divided. By what least number should 1536 be divided to get a perfect cube? Clearly, if we divide 1536 by 3, we get a perfect cube because all prime factor form a triplet. Clearly, to make it a perfect cube, then it must be divided by 3. Hence, least number is 3. Hence, option A is correct. Hence, option A is correct. Hence, option A is correct. Now, write summary in your fair notebook. Thank you.